there, people who have access to the internet and who are currently using it to watch this video. My name is Pun Food, or just Pun if you prefer. And we just finished level 4, Angler's tunnel. I always think it's cave, but it's tunnel. And now we have to go to the bay. Oh. There it is. Neat. So, now with our ability to swim, we will head in here first. Because this is the moment we've been waiting for. With the access to flippers, we can now visit Manbo. I am Manbo, child of the sunfish. Have you got an ocarina? Yes. Aha! Then I can teach you my song, bloop. Alright. We're learning a new song. Alright, let's go. Yeah, we're learning a new song. We're gonna jam with the fish, and he's gonna teach us a new song. Okay, this has been fun, but now I just want the song. Alright, we learned Mambo's Mambo. When you get out of the water, play it. You can warp to a warp point around the island. Try this tune in Dungeon Tunes. Anyway, I'll let you warp to Mambo's Pond too. So that's how you unlock a new warp point, but as well as the ability to fast warp. It's on the ocarina as that. I'll try that eventually, but... Okay, sorry about that. Where was I? Right, Mambo's Mambo, fish, ocarina, something about warping. Right, in the Game Boy version of this game, you would not be able to warp with that song. That song would only take you to this little thing right here. However, in this version of the game, not only does getting that song unlock this warp point, but now that's a warp point that could access any other warp point, and you can use the song to warp to any warp point. You know, which is a lot better than just only being able to warp to one spot and then that spot isn't near a warp point. Because in the Game Boy version, only these were warp points. That one and that one and that one and then that one. Otherwise, there was no other way to warp. But now I believe there's a warp point there, of course. I want to say there's also one over here somewhere. There's definitely one over here. There's a lot more. It makes traveling around the map a lot easier. The game isn't super big, but it's just big enough that having a warp song is very worth it. Anyway, we can now exit out this waterfall right down into a secret seashell. Yep. Alright, that should be number like 24 or something. Not sure. Anyway, I believe we want to go around this way, and now we got a little ghost following us. Oh, I think I might have gone the wrong way, didn't I? I can't get up that way. Oh, wait, never mind. This is why you come this way. Piece of heart. Anyway, that's piece of heart number 15, I believe. And there's still a ghost following us. So, we'll let the ghost not disturb us, and we will keep heading down toward the bay. Yep. There isn't a ghost fall. Oh, it's back. Okay. Anyway. The house, take me. The house at the bay. Wow, he's very desperate. Anyway, I'll re-equip the shovel for the sake of shovel. Is it... I remember there was, like... I want to check... I remember I get a notification about, secret shell when I was over here. Is it gone now? I don't remember where... It might have been the one up by the waterfall. So I might have gotten it. It looks like that was what it was. It was just pointing at the one by the waterfall. Or maybe it's not letting me know because we have the ghost with us. Anyway, this guy wants to go down to the bay, so let's go do that. And sure, we have the ability to get across water with our flippers, but I do want to do some quick cleaning up of other stuff. For example, this piece of heart. That makes number 16 and a full heart container. Otherwise, we can head out this way. I don't know, will we get to level 5 today? I thought we might, but like now, with how much I'm remembering there is to do after getting the ability to traverse water, I don't know. We haven't been in this cave because we've had ways of circumventing it so far. But we can head in here now because there is stuff to be found in here. This is the way you would get through to the other side of the bay. To the western side of the bay, the southwestern side of the bay. If you didn't have the flippers, but since we have the flippers, we didn't really need this place. However, we do still kinda, because there are secrets. Anyway. We can go through there. Ow. Right, so we want to do that. Then, head out this side. And we want to re-equip shovel. Because... is that not diggable? Guess not. Okay. Not getting a secret seashell alert either. Oh, wait. It says, around here secrets are nigh. Which means that it should be right there. Okay. Secret seashell number... I'm going to say 25. 25. Okay. And now I remember that there is actually another secret I kind of missed out on that I need flippers for that I could have easily gotten slightly before all this. But whatever. There aren't any secrets elsewhere in this cave, so we can just exit. We can easily get that secret on our way out of the bay. Anyway, this is another warp. Good to know about. And secret seashell. Okay. So, how do they expect you to do this one again? There we go. I never realized how powerful bomb arrows were, but they're pretty good. Anyway, now that we have... we could have gotten in that entrance with just the Pegasus boots, but now with flippers we can actually come over here. And can head up here. Be careful around buzz blobs. Just take them out. And what's down here? But not another shrine to Little Devil. Okay. This gives us another inventory upgrade. And the question is, what item do I want? Yeah, I'll take the magic powder. Oh, that might have been a mistake, actually. I might have wanted to go for arrows over magic powder because... I think we're maxed at like 30 arrows before our arrow upgrade. And the last upgrade is not accessible until after level 7. So, yeah. You're able to get one upgrade after level 2, one upgrade after level 4, and one after level 7. Not level 6 for some reason, but, you know. Anyway, this side of the bay does just have a lot of secrets to go through. And I need money. Okay. I mean, yeah, obviously there's a secret, you know, right by this bush. Like, why wouldn't there be? Okay, cool. Anyway. Now, with all that done, we can take this ghost down over here to, like, the southernmost portion of the map. Let's enter his house. Yeah, it's pretty run down. Must have been gone for a while. Nostalgia, unchanged. By the looks of it, might have been a explorer or cartographer. Suppose it doesn't matter now. Boo-hoo! He's not some vengeful spirit. He's just dealing with... Anyway. Enough. Cemetery. Take me. My grave. Let's go. Alright. To the cemetery we go. I have a fast warp back up there, but... Or a faster warp up there, but I do want to get, like, everything I can. So... Hi. Bye. We want to head up... Never mind. Want to head up this way. Oh, we're on our second row of hearts, by the way. I mean, you can see that, but, like, I didn't acknowledge it, so... If I don't acknowledge it, it never happened. Nah, but just, like... Anyway. This is pretty fast, and it gets us another shell that we couldn't get before. I just want to cut down on the amount of secrets I have to track down after... I get, like, all the upgrades. Anyway. This guy has his grave right down over here. So, here we are. Thank you. A jar for you. Put something inside. Bye. Bye. And away his spirit goes. May he rest in peace. Anyway, we got a fairy bottle! Hoot! What was that, Hoot? Hoot! Oh, okay, something's wrong with my voice. Anyway, Hoot! It has been some time since our paths crossed, lad. No, it was just since the desert, and there was like a longer stretch between, entering the second dungeon till after the third dungeon. Anyway, you must dive into the waters of Martha's Bay to enter the catfish's maw. The closer you get to the windfish, the more restless he sleeps. Carry onward, Hoot! Yes. We must go. We're already going to do level 5, huh? Okay. But this is a very quick game. So, I do want to double check that if I can go down through here. The reason that I couldn't before is because of this jump. But it might be possible now that I have Pegasus. Yes, it is. And we can get a piece of heart. So what's that put us at? I lost track. 18. Okay, cool. I'm just looking at stuff. Anyway. With that done, that should be basically all of the cemetery completed. Or like all of this wasteland type area. Oh, we don't even have to go to the thing. We can just use the Mambo thing and teleport down here. I don't think there's any items I'm necessarily missing. But we're here pretty quick. I need to head up this way if I want to enter, huh? Why am I changing this? I'm immediately gonna change it to something else. Or need to, at least, you know, probably. But if we head over here while diving, as opposed to just on the surface, now with the fins, we can head under here. And this allows us to resurface in the middle of Martha's Bay right into level 5, Catfish's Maw. I'll keep it as is. So, this dungeon also not incentivizes, but requires you to memorize other rooms. However, the reason why I don't like this dungeon as much as level 4, I think this one is a good 5th dungeon because it expands upon level 4, but I don't like it for a very simple reason. It's a little too much backtracking for my taste. And we'll get to why in a minute. In like literally 2 minutes or so. You have to go through this room, which is a weight puzzle, essentially. It's just about balancing the things up high enough that you can jump. Anyway, and then there's this room. But yeah. This room is fine. It's a basic puzzle, just complete the square. Isn't complete the square a math term? I can't remember what complete the square is referring to when you say it. This room has nothing in it. We'll get back to that. I really want to get to the main reason why I find this dungeon to not be as good as the other, as level 4. Despite this one being more complex and still requiring backtracking, I think it does backtracking in the wrong way. And I'm really hoping I can explain why in like a minute. Anyway, I actually don't know that I need to do this now. I think I might... Hold on. I have the hibiscus. So that's traded to there, which is traded to that person who gives you something. I think he gives you that thing, which you trade for that. I might have already been able to complete the trading quest, actually. Do I give up partway through level 5 and go do the trading quests then? It does make this dungeon more fun, I think. Okay. I'm just gonna stick with completing level 5. We don't need to finish the trading quest right away. But just know you probably could have before level 5. I'll probably mention in the next episode if that's true or not. Anyway, so we can go through here till we reach this room, and there's literally nothing in here. I don't think, at least. Because, oh. There is a treasure chest, but I guess it's not a key, because otherwise the compass would ding. Right? So what is this? It's a beak. Okay. So that's how you get the beak, I guess. Good to know. Then up here, there isn't much we can do. I think this is all like a dead end. Yeah. This doesn't lead anywhere yet. So we need to first go this way. Ow. These blade traps are not fun. They're fine. I'm just not used to dealing with them again. It is defeat the skeletons. Okay. Here's the reason why I don't like this dungeon as much. Cool idea, bad execution in my opinion. Alright. You have to fight this guy, which you just do by slashing him and then hitting him with a bomb. So wait for him to drop his shield and then hit him. And this takes like 3 hits, I think. Yeah. And then, "Arrgh, I can't beat you, I'm out of here." He runs away. Notice this one green tile. And notice that in this room, up here, there are 4 green tiles. Meaning we have to go here 4th. This was 1st. This one's 4th. Now, if he wasn't a part of this dungeon... "I've got what's inside this box. Come and get it if you can. Master Skull." If he wasn't inside this dungeon, that would have been where the hook shot is. Oh, I should have just said dungeon item to not spoil the surprise. I can cut that out, right? Yeah, that would be where the dungeon item is. However, he is in the dungeon, so we have to go 1, 2, and 3 are somewhere up here, and then 4. 4's entrance is down here, at the start of the dungeon. I guess we can always warp back, but still, to have us go deeper in the dungeon to fight him, and we have to fight him in order, and then have us backtrack to the start before we've gotten the dungeon item, feels ridiculous. This dungeon does make you memorize, oh, I can use the dungeon item here, dungeon item there. But it does it in a way where I just don't feel like it's the best case. I feel like it's more fun to backtrack once you have the item as opposed to backtrack before you even get it. Because that's what you're doing. You're backtracking before you get the item. With, like, you know, I clearly don't have the item, but I'm already going to have to backtrack to fight the guy in his 4th appearance. Which is just kind of not fun. We have to approach that one from a different way. I forget what's down here. Can I even go this way really yet? Or does this just lead to nowhere again? The other part is that this dungeon doesn't have a very good flow of how exactly you should go through it. It's like I don't like that I can go in that room, see I'm missing something, and then have to go through this 2D section again. I think this 2D section does ruin a lot of the enjoyment of the backtracking. Because I know I need to come back once I have the dungeon item. But, like, it's just such a pain to swim through the tunnel. Because swimming is not very fast. I can at least Pegasus boots like everywhere else, you know. Anyway. Is this room 2 or room 3? Let's find out. This is room 2, thankfully. So, you found me. You're a real pesky kid, you know that? Alright. And the worst part is that, like, I know how to beat him. I can't just sword slash him, though. I have to slash him, wait for a bomb. Then slash him, wait for a bomb. Alright. Now we'll leave. Can't beat you, I'm out of here. You have to do it 4 times. I think 3 times may have been fine, especially if they didn't make us go back to the very beginning like they're going to. But as it stands, it's probably in our best interest to just focus on getting to the guy as opposed to anything else. We have to push this block because there's a guy over here. And this should be his 3rd location. Go! You found me. You're a real pesky kid, you know? Okay. This guy is a fun mid-boss, testing your ability to use bombs and time your sword strikes. I think it would have been better if you fought him once here. Or, like, you could have fought him in, like, level 4 or level 3. I think you could have fought this guy here, but then he could have appeared in a later dungeon. Or he could have appeared as the boss, but harder. You know, a harder version as the boss. Or he could have appeared, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, here's the dungeon map, should you want it. It does reveal the shape of the dungeon is in the shape of a snake or maybe an eel, which doesn't make sense considering we're fighting a skeleton and or, you know, fish. I don't know. This dungeon has a kind of cool, like, deserty feel, but it's just not it for me. The one good thing, though, is we can at least use this. Because we need to get the dungeon item before... You can use it to warp to entrance. And get back here easily. But... It's just, to me, it's a bit unfortunate. This is by far the longest dungeon yet, because normally we'd be approaching the end when I feel like we're not even to the halfway point, because then we have to go back through this room. It's like this dungeon's backtracking is simply the worst, because we don't even backtrack once we have the dungeon item. We have to backtrack before we even get the dungeon item. And that just feels sad. Like, there's no other way to say it. It feels sad. Alright. Hello. Do that. Do that. And one more time. I'm having a blast. Anyway, here it is. The hook shot. One of the best items in Zelda. I personally wasn't a fan of it, but that's because I had never played a game where it served a practical purpose. I played A Link Between Worlds where it's like only required for like one dungeon, and otherwise I just thought it's not as good as other items. But in this game, it's pretty good, as well as in A Link to the Past, and it's alright in Ocarina of Time. Instead of going back through that pathway, let's just warp to the dungeon entrance. And honestly, I think that I'm just fed up with the dungeon. We're gonna explore the rest of the dungeon as if it's some brand new beast, you know, not counting in like any sort of idea of like, let's backtrack. It's not gonna be backtracking because I'm gonna take like a 2-day break before I record the next part, and we're gonna leave it here on a cliffhanger and say, we'll do all that next time. But for now, my name has been and will be tomorrow, and the day after that, 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 and it always will be Pun Food. I bet you all didn't think I had the spine to leave it on a cliffhanger like that.